Hey guys, this is Kaiju 621 and I'm doing something new. For now I'm gonna talk about my Kaiju Century War Saga. It's a Godzilla movie series like I'm making, like for my figures and all that stuff. And like it's gonna have different chapters, chapter 1, chapter 2, and like each season has like about 6 or 4 movies. And I'm gonna talk about canceled films, the current ones, the next movie, and I have it all written down here, so I was reading off of that. So to start off, what is Kaiju Century War? Well, it's my movie series, like I just said. I'm gonna keep making them, like I don't know how many years, a lot, like 7, no, not like 7, but like 3 or 2 years, and then it'll end. So yeah, now I'm going to talk about canceled films. This folder you see keeps all of my movie records, my buys I get on eBay. Like I'll show you for an example. Like you saw my review of Anger's, he was like a paper from eBay. Like I keep all of that secret so like I remember them. So like to cancel films, like I said, this is going to be chapter 1. Like you see my first movie. And also check out my Raphael Cosme channel, because those show like the first movies. If you just go on my channel, like you're seeing right now, Kaiju 621, it's off track. So the first one is Godzilla 1954 Part 1 and Part 2. Check that on Raphael Cosme channel. The next one is, this is for chapter 1, Godzilla Xzilla, the episodes. That's the second movie. I had this mixed up, so I just changed. Godzilla, God of Monsters, Godzilla versus Space Godzilla, I had them. This is supposed to be switched around. So, I canceled Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. As you see, these are the figures I was going to use in my movie. The reason I didn't do it, because I filmed it, but then my cassettes I filmed on my camera, somehow, like, got in the sun. Like my lamp was on all night and it like burned, and it was a terrible disaster. So that film had to be canceled because I couldn't film it at school and all that, so I couldn't film it. But the plot was gonna be like, this is a Godzilla fake suit, the Tokyo Vinyl one. It's Mechagodzilla and King Caesar and GMK Godzilla fight Mechagodzilla at the end. But unfortunately I couldn't do it. Maybe I can do it in the future. But yeah, and this is the next movie I canceled. The next movie I canceled was Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. I was gonna call it Godzilla Destroy All Kaijus, but the reason I couldn't do it because it was too many figures, and I want to do like Destroy All Monsters, like that many Kaijus, like King Caesar, Anguirus, Kamunga. But I couldn't do it. Even I don't even have a King Ghidorah figure. It's sad, but I can't even find a GMK one from Bandai Creation. But maybe in the future I'll get one. Or maybe the SH Monsters. But I couldn't film this one because too many figures and a long film. So I couldn't film this one. So this is the next film I canceled. This is the next movie, Godzilla Raids Again. I couldn't do it. This was supposed to be the movie after Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. But I couldn't do it because I felt like I couldn't film scenes with like people, and there was not that many monsters, and I couldn't think of a plot or anything, and time was running. I had school, so I couldn't film it. It was supposed to be about Godzilla and his son fighting Anguirus, but his son wasn't there. So yeah, I couldn't film it. I'm sorry, but this is the next canceled film I didn't film. Now this is the movie. I don't know, I still might do this. This is like an I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. This is supposed to be Son of Godzilla. It was supposed to be GMK Godzilla with his son fighting. And I had this dragon thing so I could use it as baby King Ghidorah, but I couldn't. But I had Kamunga painted too. So I couldn't do it because I try to build a landscape of like an island, but it was too much work. I couldn't do it. I couldn't even do it in a city too. So also it was too much work. I'm sorry I couldn't film it, but that's how it is, but I still might do it, maybe in chapter 2 of the movies. So yeah. Now this movie, I was sure I couldn't get it because I don't have this figure. Godzilla vs. Hedorah, I was gonna do that one, but I don't have a Hedorah figure, and I couldn't get one in time. I was supposed to film it in November, but I couldn't. But I don't know, maybe in the future, like maybe in February, something like that. And this is the last film I canceled. Godzilla vs. Destroyer. I was gonna get an SH Monster Arts Destroyer for Christmas, but then I changed it for an Xbox. You can check that video, my collection update number 2. But I couldn't get, like, it was too much money, so I couldn't get it for Christmas. But also I couldn't film because I just didn't have the time and it was too much. So, and also midterms happened like last week. So yeah, so I couldn't film. This is the last film I couldn't film. Now I'm gonna move on to chapter 1 movies. The chapter 1 Godzilla Kaiju Century War has different chapters. Each chapter has 4 movies or 6. So the first one was supposed to be Godzilla 1954 Part 1 and Part 2. Check that out on Raphael Cosmic channel. I didn't have a 1954 Godzilla back then, so I just used this one. It's a good movie. It was my first Godzilla movie I made. Now I'm making better. I'm improving. Probably gonna get a green screen and a Godzilla suit. So yeah, that's the first movie in chapter 1, and this is the next one. The second movie, Godzilla X Zilla episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I think it was 9 too. Yeah, so it had 9 episodes. The finale is great. Check it out. I think 1 through 5 episodes are on Raphael Cosme. Then that's it for Raphael Cosme. The rest I put on Kaijuzilla 621 on my channel. 6, 7, 8, and the last one. So yeah, check those out. This is the second movie. Now this is the third one. This is the next movie I made, Godzilla God of Monsters. Great movie. It's black and white. It was supposed to be like, you have to see the movies to understand it. You have to watch them in order. So I'll put up a list at the end of the video. Maybe you can copy them down so you'll watch them. But it's Godzilla God of Monsters, 15 minutes on Kaijuzilla 621 channel. Like the rest of the movies are going to be on Kaijuzilla 621, so you don't have to worry about my other channel anymore. So yeah, this is the next movie I made, and this is the most recent one. Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. Now this one was like the hardest movie I've ever made. It's 30 minutes, 36 I think. God, it's a really long movie, but it's great. Just watch it. Godzilla's son, he adopted this son. It was supposed to be the Final War son, but he adopted him, so he's guarding him right now. He's supposed to be like his son, but his real father is Final War's Godzilla. This is my most recent movie, and now I'm going to move on to my next movie. Now, this one is the next movie I'm going to film. The reason it's been a long time since I haven't uploaded a movie, because of midterms, school, Christmas, and my family. So yeah, this is a movie that's probably going to come out in January, or maybe these last days. But it's going to be Godzilla, Gigan, and Mothra. Really nice movie. I started filming the first 5 minutes. It's going to be like 25 minutes long movie. So it's going to go great. Watch it in the future. So that's 4 movies: Godzilla 1954, Godzilla Xzilla, Godzilla God of Monsters, Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, and this is my next one. This is probably going to be the finale, but now, this is the real deal. Yes, this will be the final movie in Chapter 1, after Godzilla X Gigan X Mothra. After that movie, it's going to be the finale of Chapter 1 in Kaiju Century War Saga. So yeah, it's going to be great. I'm going to really work hard to make this movie. A lot of special effects. I might have a green screen by then. And definitely check it out. I'm going to make a Godzilla suit. And that's going to start with Chapter 2, Kaiju Century War. It's going to start with a suit Godzilla. I'm going to fight other monsters. It's going to be great, guys. So, check that out in the future. Comment, subscribe, tell me how you like this video. Comment for suggestions, like what do you guys like, and I'll make a movie about them. And thanks for watching. Kaijuzilla 621 signing out.